Hey, welcome to our channel, Simplistic Depth. Today I want to talk about nutrition, spiritual advancement, ascension, and how nutrition plays a role in all of these things. Okay, so first off, let's start off with this. Your body is a temple, right? We've all heard this. The body is a temple. My body is a temple. Temple, 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 right? So look at the body as a building, right? We've all seen buildings where bricks are falling off and they're just not being maintained. There's no repair, there's no maintenance on these buildings, correct? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look good. The buildings kind of stop functioning. The windows won't open. Look at that as being an analogy for your body, right? If your body isn't getting repaired through sleep, water, nutrition, to see where this is going, that's the same thing that happens to your body. Your joints start getting sore, your knees start getting sore, you can't think as quick, like windows don't open up, that type of thing, you know? That's how your body is. Your body is a temple. Your body is a home. Your body is a vessel for your soul, for your human experience. It's your home while you're on the planet. And I mean, if you look at our cells, right? Our cells, which are the building blocks of our body, right? They require nutrition. And I kind of had a vision today during my meditation because I'm doing a juice fast, right? And one of the things I took on this juice fast, I found a vitamin supplement that has all 90 nutrients and minerals and blah 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 blah. I'm not really here to talk about that part of it. And I took that and I noticed an instant difference in how my body felt. And for the first time in a while, I actually had a vision, almost like a conversation, where I felt my cells were talking to me. And so the was this is that this is gonna apply specifically to us men more so than the women. It still applies to women, but it's more so something that is more impactful, for lack of better terms, to men. A lot of the times, the reason why we masturbate, right, is not so much because we're sexually aroused or horny or any of that type of stuff. I feel like we've all experienced times where we masturbated and weren't even really that horny, or really weren't even that turned on, or really anything like that. The message I got from myself is the reason why people do this is because the cells are not eating properly. The cells are not getting the minerals, the vitamins, the nutrients they need. And just like we see in neighborhoods, for example, or it doesn't even have to be neighborhoods specifically, it could just be people. When people aren't eating and people aren't, life is hard for them and the resources they need, they tend to do things to take themselves out of situations. So you will see people who will buy, for example, weed. They might buy a nickel bag of weed and don't even have enough food to eat for the week, because it takes them out of that mindset. It takes them out of that situation. It allows them to have a mental vacation from the stresses of life, right? Our cells are like people, right? They're just people that have set purpose and they're pretty disciplined about doing their job, right? For the most part. A lot of us say, I don't want to do that. Cells don't really work like that. They just kind of do what they're supposed to do, right? But that doesn't mean that they don't feel, and that doesn't mean that they don't have needs, right? As we stated, they need nutrition. So with that being said, one of the reasons why I was told through the meditation I had with myself that we masturbate is because the cells are not living in the conditions that are proper for them. They are surviving and they are not thriving based on the diet we eat and us not getting the nutrition that we need, right? So we'll have urges to eat junk food in hopes that we'll get nutrition, right? Things rich in fat, right? High calories. We'll have urges to masturbate because masturbation produces a choice for our cells, our chemicals that the body makes up, right? That's the drug of choice for ourselves. So we might drink alcohol and weed and things like that, but things like endorphins, right? which is the feel-good hormone that the brain produces when we do something that is aiding our survival. So that's why if you go for a run, right? You get the blood circulation. You're strengthening the heart, keeping the heart healthy. You will feel great after that run because you did something that aided into your survival. That's why you get endorphins. If you eat something right when you're hungry, you'll feel really good after a good meal because you did something that aided your survival and you got a rush of endorphins. Okay? If you have sex, after sex you feel great because you get a rush of endorphins. See where this is going? Masturbation, the body doesn't know the difference between you having sex and masturbation. For it feels like if you're doing the art of ejaculating, for us men, you're having sex, you're reproducing, and it did something good because it's continuing the uh, the lifespan of the human population by introducing a new person into the human family, right? So that's why a lot of times we have these urges to masturbate. Now, the reason why I say it's different for men than it is for women is because for us men, women for the most part can kind of just masturbate. It doesn't drain them the same way that it drains a man. A man loses brain fluid through masturbation. You can look it up. This is a fact. You lose brain fluid through masturbation because you're literally taking the essence of yourself, right? And in Taoism, they call it seeding or yolking the egg, right? You're putting a life force inside of a woman's egg, and that's going to deplete you. You are giving up your essence, right? So, on top of that, I'm trying to keep this video short. The role that nutrition plays in our health, right, for both men and women, we get, right, the nutrients we get, right, it keeps us mentally focused. It helps us to have clear thoughts, right? It helps our cells to repair, which is important because we want to live in a house that is in good repair. We don't want to live in a house where the shingles is falling off, aka your knees don't move or your fingers or you have arthritis. You don't want to live in that type of environment, right? You want to keep your body up like you keep your house up. That's one thing that nutrition does. The other thing nutrition does is nutrition will help us men when we do ejaculate. It helps us to maintain our energy. Women, when you menstruate, if you have enough vitamins and nutrients in your diet, whether through a good diet or through proper supplementation, right? When you go to have that time in a month, you don't feel as weak because you're not, like women lose most of their vitamins, and that's why they have an issue. A lot of women have an issue with iron during menstruation, right? Those 3 days out of the month is when dominantly will lose most of have most of their problems and energy problems and things like that because they're losing so much through the release of the menstrual blood, right? Men, it's the same thing. It's just not through menstruation. Men, it can happen every single day of the week, every single day of the year, right? Through masturbation, because you're losing your essence and you're losing your vitamins, nutrients, and minerals through ejaculation. See how the two correlate? So nutrition is so important. It's going to help you repair your body. It's going to help you keep your energy levels up. It's going to help you with the raw materials that your cells need to heal, build, and repair, and essentially reproduce, right? Because like I said, cells are just like human beings, and our body is like their city, home, planet, universe, right? So we want to have that nutrition to give them a proper home so they can function and do their job and have the highest integrity and so that they can thrive. Because if our cells are thriving, we're thriving, right? If our cells are surviving, we're going to be in a state of survival. So it's your choice. Another thing as well is that as you get your nutrition up, you will start to have clearer thoughts. You'll focus more on your spirituality. You'll notice your energy levels being raised, right? And this is essentially the loop. I can keep going on and on and on, but I think we kind of talked about it enough. But that's the role of nutrition, right? It'll open up if you want to chakras, nutrition. If you want to, whatever you want to do, dream recall, nutrition. I mean, anything you really want to do, having good nutrition is gonna be the back of it. So, like I said, I just started taking a supplement that I'm using for my juice flask. So far, I really like it. I feel a difference already, and this has been the day one of it so far. Um, by the way, I'm not really promoting this or anything like that. But if you are interested in what I'm taking, I might even do a review on it on the channel and let you guys know. But I'll leave a link to it in the description below. If you do want to check it out, you want to buy it or whatever, it's not a huge deal if you do or you don't. I'm not really looking to make this a business or anything like that. But I do get a little bit of an affiliate fee for it. But I mean, regardless, I bought it because I wanted to use it, and you know, I think it's something that's worth it. But with that being said, get your nutrition. Men, ease up on the masturbation and sex just a little bit. Give your body a chance to heal, and you know, see how you feel after that. Try that for a week. Try that for a week and see how you feel. All right, and I'll make a video in the future too about nutrition, some of the things that I take, masturbation, and then how it affects our energy levels and spirituality. I'll make some videos on this. This is just the beginning of the first video on the channel. So until next time, just stay woke. Stay woke. Stay thinking. Constantly stay learning. And feed your mind every day like you feed your body. Peace.